for most of us, but for Lily, it was enough to make her throw boiling water on her own mother's face. Meet Lily. She is 9 years old. Lily looks like a normal, happy kid. She loves chocolate ice cream, she loves watching cartoons, but most of all, she loves Roblox. In fact, she does not just love it, she lives inside it. Her favorite game is Adopt Me. If you play Roblox, you know this game. You collect pets, you trade them, and you build a life. For Lily, the pets in the game are more real than her friends at school. She plays every day after school. She plays in bed under the blanket. She plays when she eats. Her mom, Sarah, works very hard. She is a single mom. She just wants Lily to be happy, so she lets her play. But soon, the game becomes a problem. If the internet stops working, Lily breaks things. If she loses a game, she screams until her throat hurts. The game is changing her mind. It is a cold Tuesday evening in November. The sun is going down. It is getting dark outside. Inside the house, everything is quiet. Sarah is in the kitchen. She is tired from work. She wants to make a nice, warm dinner for her and Lily. She takes out a big, heavy metal pot. She fills it with water and puts it on the stove. She turns the fire all the way up to boil the water for pasta. In the living room, Lily is sitting on the floor with her iPad. Her eyes are wide open. She is not blinking. She is about to make the biggest trade of her life in Roblox. She found a player who has a mega neon fly ride dog. This is the rarest pet. Lily has been trying to get this pet for 6 months. She is typing fast. Her heart is beating hard. "Please, please, please trade with me," Lily whispers to the screen. The other player says yes. The trade window opens on the screen. Lily just needs to press the green accept button. 10 seconds left. 9, 8. Then she hears her mom. "Lily, dinner is ready in 5 minutes. Turn off the iPad right now and come set the table," Sarah shouts from the kitchen. Lily does not answer. She is looking at the green button. 5 seconds left. 4. "Lily, I said right now!" Suddenly, Sarah walks into the living room. She is holding a kitchen towel. She looks at Lily. She sees Lily is not listening. Sarah is tired and angry. She walks over, grabs the iPad right out of Lily's hands, and turns off the screen. The screen goes black. The trade is gone. The rare pet is gone. 6 months of work, gone in 1 second. Lily freezes. She looks at her empty hands. Then, she looks at her mom. Sarah puts the iPad on a high shelf. "I told you to stop. You play too much. Go wash your hands," Sarah says. Then, Sarah turns around and walks back into the kitchen to check on the pasta. Lily stands up. She does not cry. She does not scream. Something inside her brain just breaks. In her mind, her mom is not her mom anymore. Her mom is the bad guy who stole her life. Lily's face turns red. Her breathing gets very heavy. She walks slowly behind her mom into the kitchen. In the kitchen, the big pot of water is boiling. Big bubbles are popping at the top. Steam is going up into the air. The water is super hot. It is dangerous. Sarah is standing right in front of the stove, looking down at the pot. Lily is standing right behind her. Lily is small, but she is full of pure anger. Sarah turns her head a little bit. "Did you wash your hands?" Before Sarah can finish talking, Lily lifts both of her hands. She pushes her mom's back as hard as she can. Sarah loses her balance. She falls forward. Her hands hit the stove, but worse, her head hits the handle of the big metal pot. The pot tips over. All the boiling water, every single drop of it, splashes right onto Sarah's face, neck, and chest. For 1 second, there is no sound, just the sound of water hitting the floor. Then, a scream. It is not a normal scream. It is a scream of terrible, awful pain. It is the loudest sound you will ever hear. Sarah falls to the kitchen floor. She is covering her face with her hands. Her skin is turning bright red, then white, then it starts to peel off. The water was so hot it cooked her skin in 1 second. Sarah is rolling on the floor, crying, screaming for help. "My face! Oh my God, my face! It burns! Help me!" Lily stands there. She looks at her mom on the floor. Does she help her? Does she call the police? No. Lily looks away from her mom. She calmly walks out of the kitchen. She steps over the hot water on the floor. She goes to the living room, climbs on a chair, and takes her iPad down from the high shelf. She turns it back on. She opens Roblox again. While her mother is screaming in pain on the kitchen floor, bleeding and burning. Lily sits on the sofa and starts looking for another trade. Neighbors heard the terrible screams. They called the police. When the police broke down the door, they found a nightmare. The kitchen looked like a horror movie. Sarah was on the floor, passing out from the pain. Her face was gone. The damage was so bad, she would never look the same again. The police looked in the living room. They saw Lily. She did not look up when the police came in. She just kept tapping her screen. "I almost got the dog," Lily told the police officer. Sarah stayed in the hospital for months. She had to get many surgeries to fix her face. She has to wear a special mask now. Every time she looks in the mirror, she remembers that Tuesday night. But the story does not end in the kitchen. What happened to Lily? She was only 9 years old, so the police did not put her in a normal prison. They took her to a special hospital for the mind, a cold, quiet place with heavy doors. There are no toys in her room. There is no television, and there is definitely no internet. The walls are soft and white, and the small window has thick metal bars on it. The doctors watch her every single day. They sit outside her door and write in their notebooks. They wait for her to... She just sits in the dark corner of the room, looking at her empty hands. Her thumbs keep moving fast, tapping the air over and over again. She is playing an invisible game. When the nurses bring her food, they ask softly, "Lily, do you know what you did to your mom?" Lily does not look at them. She just stares at the white wall and whispers, "I need the neon dog. Give me my iPad. The trade is ending." She feels no guilt. She feels nothing at all. Her mind is completely gone, trapped forever inside a game she cannot play. While Lily is locked away in that lonely room, her mother, Sarah, is living a different nightmare. She survived the boiling water, but she stayed in the hospital for 3 long months. Every day was full of terrible pain. Her face was covered in thick white bandages. She could not speak. She had to eat her food through a small tube. Every morning, when the nurses changed the bandages, Sarah would cry from the burning pain. Then, the worst phone call happened. Because she was gone for so long, her boss called her hospital room. He said, "I am so sorry, Sarah, but we need someone to do the work. You are fired." Sarah dropped the phone on her bed. Suddenly, she had no job, and the hospital started sending her the bills, thousands and thousands of dollars that she did not have. Then came rent day. Sarah finally went home, but she had to wear a special mask on her face. The landlord came to her door and knocked very hard. He did not care about her burned face. He did not care that she just got out of the hospital. He only cared about his money. He told her to pay the rent right now or get out. Sarah had no money left. She was kicked out of her own home. She had to pack her whole life and Lily's old clothes into cheap black trash bags. With nowhere to go, she had to move into her old mother's tiny house across town. Now, Sarah does not even have a real bedroom. She sleeps on a small, broken sofa in the cold living room. Every time her old mother looks at Sarah's ruined face, she covers her mouth and cries. Sometimes, late at night, Sarah finds an old picture in her bag, a picture of her and Lily smiling, before the iPad, before the boiling water. Sarah touches the picture and cries until she falls asleep. Sarah lost her money, her beautiful home,